I beat Nioh 1, then jumped straight into Nioh 2 expecting more of the same. But Nioh 2 changes one of the most annoying systems from the first game right away. Here's what's different so far. To be honest, I never really liked leaving weapons in Nioh 1. You activate it, your weapon glows, and then you just mash attacks until the buff ends. It worked, but it never felt that satisfying. Nioh 2 replaces that system with something way cooler. Because your character is half demon, you can transform into a yokai form with its own moveset. And instead of one universal form, there are 3 different ones depending on your guardian spirit. That alone already feels more interesting than just turning your sword into a flashlight. Another thing I noticed right away is the weapon variety. Nioh 1 already had a strong selection, but Nioh 2 adds even more weapons, namely split staffs, hatchets, switchglaives and fists. I'm personally a huge fan of staffs and fist-based combat in games, so I already know what I'm gonna choose. Combat in general also feels more polished. There are new mechanics like burst counters, which reward timing, and yokai cores that let you use enemy abilities for quick special attacks. Those additions make fights feel more dynamic without changing what already worked. It might be too early to judge, but the game also feels a little less punishing than Nioh 1. Maybe that's intentional, or maybe I just suffered enough in the first game to improve. Now, one thing I'm surprisingly happy about is the level design. One of my biggest issues with Nioh 1 was how linear many missions felt. You moved forward, grabbed loot, finished the level, and that was kind of it. So far, Nioh 2 still used the same mission structure, but the areas feel a little more interesting to move through. There seem to be better layouts, more side paths, and more reason to look around. It's not exactly a revolution, but it is an improvement. And lastly, it looks like there are more yokais and monsters overall. That's great news, because fighting yokais is one of the best parts of these games. To be honest, Nioh 1 already had a solid enemy variety, but more of that is only a good thing. So to answer the question in the thumbnail, is Nioh 2 an upgrade? So far, yes. It feels like a sequel that understood what worked in the first game and what needed to change. I'm definitely going to keep playing, and if the later game keeps this up, I'll probably make another video once I finish it. Subscribe if you want to see that.